Hey y'all, welcome to episode 2 of Construction and Cocktails. Today we are in downtown Alpharetta at Up on the Roof. We're going to have some awesome special guests from the Providence Group join us to discuss all that's going on in downtown Alpharetta. We are so excited to be here. I'm extremely thirsty and hungry. I hear the food is great. I'll see you guys inside.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Ainsley, and we're the Providence Group.
We're here to meet our friends with What's New Atlanta at Up on the Roof.
And we're about to go get some yummy cocktails.
Welcome to the party.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Glad you could join us.
Yes.
Happy to have you.
So our guests are drinking our Tequila Mockingbird, which is a spicy ginger margarita style drink. It is a Mi Campo tequila, lime juice, a house-made fiery ginger syrup, and then we sink to the bottom about a 1/4 ounce of creme de violette, which gives the drink a nice floral finish.
Oh, that's really good.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very fresh.
I needed that after today.
Refreshing on this hot day.
I love how you got this beautiful purple down there. Is that
Oh, that's delicious.
spicy
I
wood.
absolutely love the
God,
spice.
very
Yes, very refreshing.
what is that called on the bottom?
It's really
That
good.
is Rothman and Winter's creme de violette, so it'll give you a nice floral note at the
very
end of your drink.
Right after that
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes. A little jalapeno and then
Is the
chase it with
spice all
sweet.
from the
These are
jalapeno?
dangerous.
Yeah.
Everything from our house-made fiery ginger syrup.
Ladies, you ready to talk all things Alpharetta today? Absolutely. You got a lot to say. Y'all have been going at it down here for a long time, so I can't wait to hear about all the new things coming up. You got some new things, right?
We do have new things. Ainsley, tell her all
Yes.
the new stuff we've got going on.
So we have some existing neighborhoods right now. The one thing that I love about all of our neighborhoods is, like Lisa always says, we're Main on Main. We have the walkability aspect. We have great amenities in some of our past neighborhoods and some of our future neighborhoods coming in. But the one thing is all about the lifestyle. So we have just in a walking distance from the Avalon, we've got our Towns on Thompson, which is townhomes, and then just right down on the street we have Park Walk, which is very luxury single family homes. We are introducing Park Walk 2, which will be townhomes, and that'll be Q4 approximately.
yeah.
We also have Byers Park off of Old Milton, all walkable to the Avalon.
That's exciting.
It is, and then we also have Ivy Brook as well as Echo Park, which are on the north side, or North Point area.
Yeah.
The North Point Redevelopment District. That's
Yes.
Right
Oh, yes,
over
where
Georgia
the-
400.
right, yeah.
Where North Point Mall is.
That's
and
right.
there's all the contemplation
right.
of what that's going to be.
Oh, that's going to be
So,
cool.
yeah,
They're
we're right
changing
there.
that all around, right?
They are. Now, I've heard rumors of different plans being submitted, but I have not seen the final of what.
Got it.
But look, it's going to. You
It's
know,
gonna happen, yeah.
it's going to happen, and you know it's going to be awesome.
Right.
Because the city fathers and mothers of Alpharetta are not going to let it be anything but incredible. So whatever it's going to be, anybody that's getting in now, we were a little early with that project with Echo Park. We were a little early, but anybody who got in on that opportunity is going to be thanking if they hold on to it, they're going to be thanking their lucky stars.
Yeah.
Because
It's a great investment.
oh my
right
God,
now.
when that area goes, when they final that plan, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I'm glad they're doing that with that over by the mall.
Yeah.
That's, I mean,
we were there, the inaugural builder for the North Point redevelopment district. It was kind of a new district that came in, and we were the very first to go in with a residential project, really kind of before anything has actually happened.
Yeah.
So it's been a testament to our agents and Ainsley and them being able to sell that future vision of what's coming.
you guys
down
are
the
killing
line.
it down here.
Yeah.
You are definitely the dominant force in Alpharetta.
For sure. You hear everybody around this area knows the Providence Group big time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a big builder.
Well, and the build quality matches what this whole downtown Alpharetta is all about. I
Yes.
mean, you guys are leaps and bounds ahead of, I think, the builders in this day and age, for sure.
Yes, for
Well,
sure.
we have a huge footprint in this market. I mean, I don't know if you know, like the first project that we did in Alpharetta walkable was East on Main.
Yeah, I do know.
And
that.
it was literally the front door. The Brooks Park was not done yet. The Central Green was not here yet. So we're kind of good at being like the first in line to come in before everything actually happens. A little pioneering. But we came in and the green wasn't here yet, but there was a lot of consternation about what it was going to look like because it was literally the front door.
Well, I think that's the time to get in,
It is.
you know?
For a home buyer especially, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then what is what are the price ranges for people that want to live in the product that you're building for homes, townhomes range?
So our townhomes, anywhere from $550 for our 2-bedroom that we offer at Echo and Ivy Brook. And then when you get to towns on Thompson and Byers Park, we start around 800s, and then Park Walk for the single family start at 1.6.
Okay, good. So
That's
you've
a
got
good
a
range.
pretty diverse range.
That's good range.
For price points.
And that's what's so attractive to everybody is that there's something at every stage of life or a different price point. And then we also are going to be releasing, hopefully Q4, our condos, Brookside, which are also located from the Avalon off Old Milton.
Don't say too much because you're ruining my questions.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you know, we're realtors. We can get all into it real quick.
Yeah. Oh, we can.
It's exciting to hear that's coming up, though.
You guys want to go outside? I'm getting chill bumps. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's do it.
I'm weird like that. Want to go out?
Go.
Let's go
Check it
take
out.
a seat.
Glass.
Then we have nothing to talk about.
You know that you can see their neighborhood over there.
Is that what you were looking at over there?
Yes. See the rooftops that are under construction.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Oh, yes. Oh, wow, look at
You
those.
want us to pass them around? Look at that. If we don't mind.
That is so cute.
Oh, that is so adorable. Is that the name?
I love
the
the
little
bottles
bottles.
on the inside.
Yes, so these are our Strawberry Times. They are one of our soaring bottled cocktails.
Love that. Wow. What a cute idea.
Awesome, and I can pour ours for us. So our Strawberry Time is actually a gin cocktail. Most people are really afraid of gin, but this is a very fruit-forward, very well-balanced cocktail. And it's called a Strawberry Time because it's sweetened with a thyme syrup that we make in-house as well.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
These are beautiful.
Absolutely.
That's a great idea for the farm, right? With a little
I don't know how much farm work
says
to
strawberry.
That's why you need to serve them.
Farm work? Who needs to do that? Well,
That's what the husband and kids are for.
Right. Well,
You
let's
know,
see
it's
if we
funny,
get through it.
they were talking about how they build all around here, and you can see the rooftops right there that are under construction
Yeah.
of the neighborhood that you were talking about.
Yeah, Park Walk.
Yeah, isn't that
I
crazy?
don't think you can look in any direction around here and not point out something that y'all have built.
That is true. That is true. We
So-
are all around.
What are the key trends in new construction in downtown Alpharetta that buyers are looking for, and how does that all coincide with the city of Alpharetta's vision? Like, how does that all work together with the Providence Group and the vision of the city? Because the city is just growing leaps and bounds, and I'm sure there's a lot of hoops to jump through.
There are, and that's one of the difficulties sometimes working when you're in a growing municipality like this. They do have a vision, and sometimes that vision is not achievable financially.
Right.
You know, it's like for everything that you're wanting us to do, it sounds amazing what you want us to do, but it's also going to make this entirely unaffordable for anyone. So that's probably been the biggest challenge. Building in Alpharetta is trying to meet that city center vision and the founding fathers and others' vision, but also keep it within a price range that the general public can afford.
Yeah.
Right.
And that is very, very challenging.
Right.
So that's probably been one of the most challenging things that we deal with every time.
So let's go back to the affordable housing that everyone loves to say and talk about. So kind of dig into the challenges of, because first you got to start with the purchase of the land. And so then you've got to work with the municipality in order, obviously, to get the density you need to make the numbers number. So how is it working with the city and getting them to understand the numbers and what you guys can do with what you're buying and what they're giving you?
Right. It's challenging,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, this is nationwide. This isn't just in the city of Alpharetta. This is everywhere.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of zoning restrictions. They don't like density. People that move to the area, then once they've moved in, they don't want anybody else to move in.
Right.
Right. God
Isn't
forbid.
that amazing?
God forbid we'll have too many people here.
Right.
And so that leads to it. But also the fees. All the development fees that are associated with it can really add a tremendous amount to that overall development cost. And it's gotten, Shirley and I've been doing this forever.
Yes.
And I can remember back in the day when developing a lot was like $25,000. I mean, that wouldn't even cover the fees
No.
today.
You've got your impact fees, you've got all
yeah,
the
That's
things.
fee
crazy.
fees and tap fees and
Right.
all the other fees you can think of, permit fees. So that adds on. So for us, in order to be affordable, I've mentioned, our affordable was Maxwell.
Right.
And in Maxwell, we were able to do stacked townhomes, which increased the density, but it didn't look increased because they're stacked townhomes with a facade that looks like one unit.
Right.
But it's in fact two.
Right.
And so that makes a huge difference. And we were able to offer a smaller footage, 2-bedroom condo, 1-bedroom condo. But our last condo building, even there, our last condo units were in the 5s.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, we started off lower, but we came through COVID and those ended up in the 5s. And
Right.
now we're looking at Brookside, which is on the other side of Georgia 400, which is going to be condos again. We're going to repeat this product with a different looking elevation. But it's probably going to start in the 5s. It actually, we might hit 4. It might have a 4 in front of it.
Right.
We're waiting to
A
see.
high 4?
We're waiting to see, where that's gonna fall out.
Right.
So what is the new look going to be like?
It's a kind of a, how do you describe it? If farmhouse and industrial met and had a baby.
Okay.
It's a little bit of that color scheme of the farmhouse, but a little more edgy industrial
Yes.
elevation, a little urban-y elevation.
They're very cool. They're cool.
Yeah.
They look cool.
Yeah. And again, that's another thing that we get a lot of guidance on from the city.
Right.
Is that they have a very specific vision on what they want things to look like, and so we try to follow that vision as much as we can without adding too much cost.
Right.
And it's tricks. We can make it look like that without putting that material on it,
Right.
And get the look, but maybe not the cost.
Right.
And so that's that's a function of our construction guys and our purchasing guys sourcing materials that are okay. We understand what the vision is, but how can we do that?
Get there. How do you get there?
With less cost.
Right.
Let me ask you a question because I think it's very different where you go in different areas. In Alpharetta specifically, since that's where we are today, what are the cool colors now? What are the cool colors in building a home? Exterior, interior, cabinets, paint colors. What's
trending
in?
right now?
What's trending?
White and black is still trending. I don't.
Interior,
Joanna
exterior.
Gaines, blame her. It's still trending. It's still out there. When you go through Alpharetta, you see a lot of the redevelopment. Now, inside, and this is kind of a hope for maybe this will start coming to the outside. Inside color is back. It's back in a big way. 1970s, talking think back, Brady Bunch.
Right. Wow.
That is trending on interior colors, much more saturated colors, chocolate browns.
Yes.
Black.
A
A lot more red. Black cabinets.
Yeah.
So
Black
you see
painted
brown cabinets coming
Dark
back
brown.
too and away from the
I'm
white.
seeing now warm. I'm seeing
Yeah.
warm cabinets, but I'm talking brown on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then a beige, more softer tone than the white.
Yes.
No more
Everything's
builder
going
white.
great.
for right now, it'll be back. Trust me, it'll be back. But gray is gone.
Gray has been out.
And
we have just not caught up. I am
we
so
haven't,
over
but
gray. I'm so over.
But just wait. 5
Everything
years
comes
from
around.
now,
Yeah.
gray will be back and color will be gone. And
Yeah.
this is a
It's full circle.
It's full circle, and it's just to get people to go back to the paint store and have to start over again.
Yeah.
Every time
Are you
they
guys seeing
commit to a
stain
palette.
cabinets? People doing stain cabinets
Oh yeah.
more?
Oh yeah.
White
a lot
oak,
of,
Wood
a lot
stain.
of white
a lot
oak.
of white oak, a lot of the lighter, and then
lot of
warmer
natural wood.
stains,
Warmer
a lot of
stains,
natural
yeah.
wood,
Natural wood accents, trim,
Yes.
columns.
natural wood on the floors, texture. And right now, the big thing that was all over the show, the Vegas show, was fluting. That fluting texture on
fluting
the wall.
is back?
It's on cabinets, it's on furniture, it's
Yes.
on
Wow.
walls.
A lot
I
of
mean,
cabinetry with the fluting.
Yeah.
That came back. Huh?
So those people who thought they needed to remodel don't
May not
necessarily.
anymore.
If you just wait,
It'll come back.
And I just got rid of my fluted columns outside 3 years ago.
I'm telling you, if you wait long enough, any trend in real estate or fashion
back.
will
Comes back.
absolutely come back. So
That's why
if
the
you've
racks
got
in my
room to
closet are
store
falling
your go-go boots and your bell-bottom pants, stick them in the closet because eventually it will come back.
right, right.
It'll circle back around.
I have a question because you were talking about all this new product that's coming to market. How far out before something comes to market do you guys really start planning so that the public knows, this project has been in the work for what, 2 years, 3 years planning process and
Do you public or behind the scenes?
behind the scenes?
Again, this is one of those that I'm going to date myself. Back in the day, you could develop a lot for $25,000 and you could get it to market within 6 months. Now it's more like 2 years to get it to market.
And
By
a
the-
lot changes in that.
A lot
2 year
changes.
time frame.
A lot changes, and that makes the planning phase really difficult because you're planning based on a backward look for a project that is 2 years
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah, that's right.
So you might as well get the Ouija board out
Right.
and try to figure out what's coming and what's going to happen in the market and what's going to happen with rates.
Right.
Right.
So that's what makes what I do so challenging is trying to say, okay, based on what we've seen trending and based on what's happening and a little tarot cards and a little Ouija board and this is where we think it's going to be.
Yeah. Almost impossible.
2 years from now. So
It used to be that California was always trending about 4 years to 5 years before us. Is it still the case?
I think in a lot of things it is. Yes, and I don't know if it's just California. I think it's West Coast, East Coast.
Yes.
Got it.
It's like the Pony Express. It takes a minute. It gets done there, and it takes a minute for the pony to make it across the United States and for it to,
Catch up.
to hit here. And
That's a good way to
Yeah,
put
it
it.
is. It is.
You see that through
and
Atlanta.
suddenly
I mean, you
now
see
it's all
parts
the
of it
rage
that-
in Atlanta, and
Yes.
by that
Yeah.
time it's so.
I know the
it's
ponies
so-
left the
It's
stable.
so
Yes.
yesterday in California. By the time it becomes trendy on the
Right.
East Coast,
Right.
so yeah, there's still a lot of that.
So I remember when Alpharetta was just starting the whole Alpharetta vision,
Movement.
and you guys were in there from inception. How have you seen, what has changed with the municipality and their vision and expectations from, I think East on Main was your first project when the city of Alpharetta first started this whole vision, and now you're everywhere, and now there's restaurants everywhere and boutiques and all the things in downtown Alpharetta, and then you've got the Alpha Loop. So kind of walk me through the beginning, because if I remember correctly, you guys were the first big builder here to start the whole thing, and then you had the Alpha Loop, which has been pieced together, and I think
Yes.
is actually a loop now and doesn't have any gaps in it. So
Correct.
yeah, so tell
It's
me
a full
about
loop.
Yeah, it's a
It's
full
an
loop.
actual loop.
You don't
now.
have to hop a creek to get across
That's
the
true.
loop. Yeah,
It's an actual loop now. When we started East on Main, again, Brooks Park was not done.
right.
None of the restaurants around the green, the town green was not done, and these apartments that you see behind us over here, those were not done yet when we started. There was building in Alpharetta. I think John Wheeland had a couple of projects in Alpharetta at that time, but it was kind of considered out there, right? You had to go all the way out to Alpharetta, and there was a one stoplight. Smoke Jack's Barbecue was here, and that was what drew people to Alpharetta, was to come see Smoke Jack's. And where the hotel is now used to be this amazing interior store. I think it was called the White Rabbit. Loved that place. Absolutely loved it. But it's now where the hotel is. So it's no longer there. But yeah, there's been a lot of changes. But I don't think that the vision has changed. And I think that's why so many people, even across the country, are using Alpharetta as a model for what they want their suburban city to look like, and how they want that city to develop, because they're using this as a model. And they had a vision and they stuck to it. And they didn't compromise that vision, much to, even us, pushing and pulling, they still didn't compromise that vision. And so you've ended up with this, which is just a spectacular,
It is amazing.
amazing place to live.
The walkability factor.
Yes.
And everybody wants walkability. Everybody wants to come home from work in their car, park it, go have dinner, go have a cocktail, take their dog on a walk on the Alpha Loop. Like, that is what it, because Atlanta, I think we outdid LA in traffic, I think, in a recent thing that I just read.
It feels like it.
It sure does feel like it. So, nobody wants to have to get in their car and go to dinner.
Right.
And nobody wants to cook because we get home at 8 o'clock at night.
Exactly. This is
So
true.
I think it's been great to watch the Providence Group. You guys really dominate this downtown Alpharetta area, and everything is so beautiful. And you guys do things that a lot of big builders don't do, let's just be honest, which sets you guys apart, which comes to you. How is it for your agents in being on site and selling in downtown Alpharetta?
So I will tell you, our agents are amazing. We have the best team. They are absolutely incredible. And they believe and love this area so much. It's so easy to sell.
Right.
Because everybody wants to be in Alpharetta.
You're not really selling it, are you?
It's questionable in today's market. No,
Right,
it's,
yeah.
There's a lot of, about rates and everything else, but we always navigate that with incentives, with Pick Your Promotion, which gives the buyer the opportunity to see how they're going to use their incentive, what works best for them.
Right.
It depends on what neighborhood you go in. If you're at a park walk, you're going to use it towards your design options, because those houses are just spectacular. They have all the current trends in there, and have you walked those yet?
A few.
They're very cool to see, because you're seeing all the new trends come to life in those. And then we do have some communities which are package communities, and so some people like to use that incentive towards their closing costs or to buy down the rate. So it really is easy to sell in this area because of the walkability and everything that Alpharetta has to offer.
Right. You guys have such a great product, and you guys have the flexibility to do things inside the home that a lot of builders don't offer buyers today. So I know the rates are a big deal. So do you have a lot of pushback on the rate it's not really, it's not a pushback. It's just they want more knowledge about it. They want to know, okay, this is the rate, because they hear it. Right.
It's not a big pushback, but what are you offering? Because there's other builders that are slashing prices. They're offering, 4.8, 3.9. And when you really talk to our agents and you dissect how you can use that incentive, if you want to back into a payment, there's a way to do that with using the incentive that we have, because we don't slash our prices.
You guys are not known for that. And I've never seen a market where the expectations of the seller and the buyer are so far apart. They're living in two different worlds right now, and the Providence Group is not known for slashing their prices.
And that's why I said that at the beginning, how hard is it to sell, because that is kind of the expectation, is when you're dealing with other builders and resales, it's totally different scenario. So when they come to the Providence Group, our agents do a great job of educating the buyer about the Providence Group, and most of the time they know, because we're known to be the builder in Alpharetta. And then again, talking to them about the incentive and how they can use it. And most of our Alpharetta neighborhoods, they will use it towards the design options, because that's the fun part about new construction.
So the product speaks for itself.
Yes,
It does.
absolutely.
And quite frankly, the location.
Yeah.
People are buying the location.
It's a lifestyle.
And this is what they want. And any compromise they make if they move out of our neighborhood is compromising the location.
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay, I'm willing to, pay a little more. I'm willing to give up on that extra built-in in order to preserve the location, because those are all things that can be added later.
Right.
I mean, the interest rates aren't going to stay where they are now forever, and most of our buyers are pretty educated.
Right.
They're pretty intuitive and savvy, and so they know, we'll get the rate today. It might be a couple of years, and then I'm going to recast the loan, and in a couple of years if the market conditions improve. So, they're buying in on the investment. They're buying in on this.
Right.
They're buying in on what Alpharetta
The lifestyle.
built here.
Right.
The lifestyle, but also the value of
Right.
this location.
Goes
And
back to
all
location,
of
location.
it does.
Yes, it does.
Well, yeah.
The
and
first
it
thing you
goes-
learn in real estate school.
Location.
Location.
So you
Yeah.
started building up in Alpharetta quite some time ago. And it
Yes.
takes a while to get to where we're at and to build where we're at. So what's next on Providence Group's radar? Where do you go after
That's a
you're
good
here?
question.
Because this
For-
is where your epicenter seems to be right
For
now with your
Alpharetta
communities.
or in other markets?
In other markets for Providence Group. Like, what
Right
do y'all
now-
see as your next big thing?
Cumming has been a big market for us. Because Cumming, similar to Alpharetta, they just finished their city center.
Yeah. That's a
And
great
they're
city
still-
center.
It's a great
Yeah.
city center, and they're still adding on to it.
Yep.
And so we've got several projects up there that we've opened. We've got Sawney Village,
Mm-hmm.
which has both, it has three
Different
specific
product lines.
product lines. So we have the Market Square, which is townhomes, condos. We have Promenade, which is 55 plus. And we have Palisades, which is more affordable single family and townhomes. And that's been beautiful. It shocks me when I drive up there because it feels like yesterday there was nothing there.
Nothing,
and
yeah.
I go up there now. It's where we built the St. Jude house.
Yeah.
I go up there now and it's like houses everywhere. And I'm like, it's almost like
When did this happen? How did
Jack
it
and the
happen? Yeah.
Beanstalk. Somebody flew over and just dropped a bunch of beans and a bunch of houses flew up. It's crazy. But and then we have another one that we're about to open called Water Haven. And Water Haven's going to be a mix of single family, different types of single family and townhomes, a little more upscale.
Okay.
And that's going to be opening Q4.
So that's coming soon.
And it's right on Marketplace, which, I mean, there's not a store in the world that is not within like a mile of that place. It's incredible. You can buy anything within
Yeah.
a mile of that location. And then we're looking at a couple of other sites that are close to City Center as well. We've got a couple townhome things that we're looking at and other projects. So yeah, Warren is definitely dialed in and thinking we're going to expand our footprint.
It sounds like you guys are really successful though, because your product line, like you offer condos, townhouses, single family, and a lot of builders just focus on one and make that priority. But it seems like you guys really delve into everything.
And you're not focused on a specific price point.
Yeah.
Like you have that range, right, of going, below 500 up to into the millions. And I feel like, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but it just feels like the Providence Group is more about this location. This piece of dirt needs to be this. And if we can make the numbers work, then we will find the product that's the best fit for this market and for this land.
So there's a history, there's a story, and there's a pattern that you make sure that you're following.
Well, Warren probably has 6 architects on
Not everybody
speed
knows
dial.
who Warren is. You wanna
Warren
talk-
Jolly is the president of the Providence Group. He started the company back in the early 2000s with his father. He was Jolly Development prior to that, and then him and his father decided to open a building. They were development principally. They decided to open a building arm called the Providence Group. And then Warren went through the downturn, made it through the downturn with name intact. Not a lot of people did that. And then partnered with Green Brick, which is a publicly traded builder. He was their financial partner, and so now that's the partner that provides the funding for the Providence Group. So we have the advantage of having the local market expertise in Warren and the ability to get main-on-main locations in Warren with the financial backing of a publicly traded company that is highly regarded. So we kind of have a little bit of the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But to answer your question, yes, Warren, I was going to say Warren has like half a dozen architects on speed dial. Warren never allows a piece of property to stop him when, oh, well, we can't build the carriage collection there. Well, who cares? Then we'll build a different collection. And we'll figure out what
And not
will work.
everybody is willing to do that.
No.
Not everybody has the vision and the creativity to sit there and say, well, what if we put a couple of condos over here, and then we did this, and then we did that. And then the vision to make sure the architectural styles all marry together, because it's difficult to have a $400,000 condo in the same neighborhood as a $1 million single family home. It's difficult to pull that off, but that's pretty much what we do. That's kind of our,
We have our
stamp.
neighborhood waterside, Peachtree Corners. We have condos all the way up to $1.56 million homes in there.
And what a successful community that was.
Yes, yes.
Providence has been so successful over all these years. How are you handling today's delay of the typical buyer that's sitting on the fence?
So our agents do a great job, like I said before, educating the buyers, and there's no reason to not buy right now. There's like the urban legend of where the market's going and everybody's listening to the news and they come in with all their fears. And, at the end of the day, location doesn't last forever. So when you see something, you have to act on it and buy it. And all of the obstacles that buyers feel that they have right now can easily be overcome by the incentives that we offer and that we give them the power to choose, like I said, how they use it. So our team does a really good job overcoming that and making people feel more comfortable to move forward on the purchase, because again, 90% of the time when someone walks out that door and they'll say, let me think about it, or they want to go do their own research, or let me go down and look at this neighborhood, when they come back, it's gone. Right. Because you can't find this. The main on main, the walkability, the lifestyle, you can't find anywhere else.
Right. And that's one thing we talked about earlier too, is not just the buyer confidence, but you don't see the Providence Group slashing prices. So you see the Providence Group staying steady throughout the market, and that's a huge up to me for a buyer to walk into a community and to be able to know that they're not going to come back tomorrow and that price is going to be half of what it is. So they don't have a reason to wait.
We maintain the value, and that's important to us. That's very important. That's always taken in consideration when we're talking about where we need to pivot with incentives. It's never taking it. Now sometimes we will offer specials where if you want to take it off the price, it's never a large amount. It's something around $10,000, $15,000. So we do give that option, but it's never slashing prices $50,000, $60,000, $70,000.
That's not a market interruption.
The fire drill, we don't do that.
Yeah.
Buy today and refinance tomorrow.
Well, you just hit it.
Right.
The reality is these locations cannot be replaced.
Right.
So there's no reason to give up, that value to try to speed it along, right? So, real estate, as all of us know, real estate is feast and famine. It goes up and down. It is a roller coaster. It has always been a roller coaster. And if you can be patient, the markets come back. And then you go along, and then the market has a little dip, and then the market comes back. And that's just the nature of real estate, and we've all experienced it. So, we try to have that same philosophy with these locations. I mean, there's no sense in giving the location away.
Well, it's refreshing to see that a builder is not slashing the prices and staying consistent in what they are and what they offer, and the incentives and the values. So they're not readjusting because of the market readjusting. They're staying strong in the product and their offerings, and it's allowing a stability with what you see in your product line and your communities.
Another great thing, our team members, we have a lot of people when they move in, they're so happy, and they always come into the sales office, and they're always willing to give personal testimonies. And that's one of the things that they do say, is that they love it here because they don't walk out and see these massive price drop signs out there. They take a lot of pride in living in the Providence Group neighborhood, and we take a lot of pride in that. Yeah.
You don't want to slash prices and then somebody who bought there feel like
2 months before.
you just destroyed the value of my home because you just reduced your prices by $50,000, and now here I am. It definitely interrupts the integrity of the community.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of pushback that builders get right now, is that they're seeing that and people are sitting. It gives them more reason to sit and wait, because if I wait a little bit longer, that price is going to drop more, and you guys are holding consistent in that, so you're creating a consistent marketplace for your buyers.
And the reality of it, if you use your incentive towards a buy down and you talk to the lenders, you're going to get a lower payment. It doesn't matter the size, you know, like knowing that stuff, you're going to get to the payment that you want to. You just have to know how to use that incentive, and then you're maintaining the value.
People are payment driven these
Yes.
days because,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, it is for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, downtown Alpharetta is a little bit of a different animal because you have a location that cannot be replaced. So and there's only so much dirt. So it's like you can buy it now and recast your loan or do whatever later, but it's not going to be here when you come back. You know?
Absolutely. Well, guys, it has been an amazing conversation. Thank you so much for hosting us up here. This was great, and the cocktails were awesome.
Lisa, you were so informative. It was amazing.
You are
Yeah,
very
learned
welcome.
a lot today.
You are very welcome, and I'm sorry I can't stay for the food because I've heard it's amazing. But I've got to go to my granddaughter's birthday dinner.
Aww.
Well, we will let you be excused for that. That is
I'll see, bring me a to-go bag. I will.
yeah.
All right.
Bring her lunch. Yeah, bring her leftover
Exactly.
lunch.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys
Thank
so
you,
much.
Thank you, Lisa. Yes.
Bye.
Have fun. Tell her happy birthday. No way. No way.
How do you do that?
I don't know. There's no way I can.
I don't either.
Word.
Look at that. Wow. That is beautiful.
Look, I know.
Wow.
That's like a charcuterie.
Yeah.
Look at the bowl.
That's just nuts, y'all.
I can't wait to hear what all this is.
Oh, those are deviled eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Yay for
Deviled eggs.
Oh, it looks like there's different.
Well, there's
Let's maybe make it.
Oh, you can get one over there. Yeah. Here you go, Chrisanne.
Thank you. Saying you got a plate? I do. Oh, there's more coming.
Look at that.
It's Taco Wednesday.
it's sharing time.
Last but not least, our truffle fries.
Wow.
That's what everybody says.
All right. How's everything looking for you?
Welcome.
Beautiful, yes.
This is like stunning, honestly.
Yes, it is.
We got some of our favorites, so I'm excited to see what you think.
Oh, good.
What do we have? What else going on here?
So we have our charcuterie board, our truffle parmesan fries. We have our honey soy lettuce wraps with our goat cheese ranch in the middle.
Oh.
Then we have our spicy shrimp tacos and our Humpty Dumpties, which is our take on deviled eggs. I know.
That is so
This
funny.
is- I love it.
I know. We have some fun with
That
it.
is a crafty game.
Yeah,
yeah, it
Good
really
job.
is.
Good job. It looks delicious.
It does.
And we're all starved.
Well, y'all
And
dig
we
in.
are so thankful that you hosted us here today.
absolutely.
Thank you
And
for
that we got
having
to
us.
experience this beautiful place on
Couldn't
a
have
beautiful
come on a
day.
better day. So
Yeah,
I'm excited to have
Yeah.
you.
Thank goodness
And
the
we're
rain
about
broke.
to just dig in, aren't we, Chrisanne?
Yes, we are.
Well, y'all let me know
ready.
if you need anything else.
Okay.
you.
All right.
Awesome.
Enjoy y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, Bobby, where are you going first?
Probably going to try a lettuce wrap and an egg.
Okay, you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Go.
that's so cute, Bobby.
I am hungry.